Hello. Hello, YouTube. How are you? It's Wednesday. It's time for sprints, baby. How is it going? Woo! I was so tired all day. Like, I just drank an enormous glass of cold brew. It's probably a bad idea because it's like 5 o'clock and I'm drinking cold brew. Too late now. I drank the whole thing. But yeah, the caffeine just hit. So all of a sudden I'm very awake. And I also have a water to like I don't dilute it. I'm having a day, guys. Anyway, hey Sharon, how are you? Hey girl, hey. Yeah, it's been a Wednesday. It's fine. I took care of a bunch of stuff I needed to take care of, so that was good. And I'm gonna finish this book because I think I could probably do it in both the sprints today. I think I'll finish it all. Fingers crossed. But A Tropical Rebel Gets the Duke by Adriana Herrera. This is like the last book in the Los Leones series, and I love this series. It's the third one. This one, though, it is a harder book to get through than the other ones, mainly because all of these just deal with intense misogyny and racism. But this one in particular is about what's her name? Aurora? Yeah, Aurora, and she is a doctor in 1890s Paris. Like, you could be a doctor as a woman, but it was difficult. Plus, she is not a white lady, so she's having a lot of problems, and she's running an underground women's clinic, if you catch my drift. And there's just like a lot of tension, especially in like the world we live in America right now. It's just like a lot to get through because you're like, not much has changed since the 1880s. But anyway, it's very good though. It is kind of long too. This is it is 424 pages. So it's a bit long for like a historical romance, but it's very good. It's just a little tense, I would say, to get through. Yay! It's cute, isn't it? Hey, how are you? Because I wanted to read it now. Don't tell. I shouldn't have said something about it, but I wanted to read it now, and I just wanted to. It'll be read in advance for next month. Yep. I know. I know I put it on the list and I knew I was going to wait, but I was like, but I want to read it now. Hey, Larissa, how are you? But yeah, Tropical Rebel. I haven't looked at the polls, by the way, for like pages of channel members are here. I did post the polls for our March book club. Yes, it was in the list. I know, but I'm reading it now. Whatever. But I haven't looked at what's winning yet. I haven't had a minute to even like look at it. So we'll see what's gonna win. Hi. Well, thank you. It's a is it Orietta? Am I saying that right? Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. For yeah, any first timers here, because I've been getting more first timers at sprints because Mayfair Witches videos and whatnot. Reading sprints, we do like 30-minute chunks of time where it's just quiet and you can read something, you could work on something, you could do whatever you want. And then we just chit chat in between. So it's kind of just get whatever you need done. Fabulous. I love it. But yeah. Hi everybody. It's Wednesday. We do this every Wednesday. Yeah. What else do I have on deck here? I don't know. I had other choices of books. I know. Now called me out on it. I feel bad about it now. But the other choice, I could have started reading Scythe and Sparrow, but I was like, that's like a lot of murder. So I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling murder yet. So A Scythe and Sparrow, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, it is a serial killer romance, but like a rom-com. It's not like a dark romance. I guess it might be, but like They're not bad guys, serial killers. They're killing other bad guys. They are. I pretty much every Wednesday at 5 Pacific, unless something happens or it's a holiday or something, but pretty much every Wednesday. What else just came out? Oh, you know what just came out? I Got Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com by Kimberly Lemming. I'm also very excited about that one, but I just got the audiobook yesterday, so I haven't read it yet. Then I was like, damn it, I should have put that on the poll for next month. I don't know, maybe I'll make it an amendment to it. Yay! I don't know when I'm going to read it either. It'll happen. It's just like all of my books came in at once. You sheet caked it yesterday? Yeah, ate 4 huge chocolate muffins and now I feel better. I love it. Sometimes you have to eat for your mental health, you know? Yay, right? It's like the Wizard of Oz, but like a hot alien thruple. So if you ever felt like, I need the Wizard of Oz, but I also needed to have sexy aliens, this is the book for you. By the way, that was the what I just said. It has a crazy long title. I Got Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com by Kimberly Lemming. Wizard of Oz meets Ice Planet Barbarians or whatever that series was. Yay! Simon Sparrow. We did read the first one for a book club a long time ago. It was also what I was tempted to put on there, but then I was like, well, we didn't read the second book in book club, so I felt weird about pulling the third one. Doing a reread of Golden Lily, but oh wow. Oh yeah, I think we were talking about this last time, right? You were doing a reread of all of like I forget the name of the spin-off series of Vampire Academy. I forget the name of the series, but like awesome. I'm glad you're liking it. Yay, same. Her books are just delightful. They're so random and wild. And like this is my year of just reading things like I'm vibing with. I just want to read nice things that are fun to read. I don't necessarily want to be challenged all that much in my literature. I'm just like I'm reading like historical romance and like rom-coms. And like this one is a little heavy, even though like the cover does look kind of fun and like animated and like nice, but it is kind of heavy with the subject matter. But I don't know. I have about 100 pages left, roundabout. Ooh, Crescent City. Okay, love it. I wish Crescent City was a 4-book series. It needed another book because the third book just crammed a lot in. Aftermath by LeVar Burton. Reading Rainbow. Love it. Right? Or am I like missing? Oh, did I mess him up? No, LeVar Burton was reading Rainbow. I know things sometimes. The World We Yay! By N.K. Jemisin. I love that series so much. And I don't know. It's not like I don't see it get talked about a lot. It's not as popular as like the 5th season series because everyone likes that one. But that one I understand that it's brilliant, but like I didn't personally like it that much. I like it because it's good, but like I didn't like it because I like it. If that makes any sense. Like respect, but I'm more of a The City We Make and The World We Make kind of girly. I like those ones better. Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. I hope you enjoy it. I love that one too. I just want silly paranormal rom-coms. This is like all I've been reading lately. I read so much indies because I love to read for fun, magic, supernatural beings. Yep, exactly. I just want to have a vibe. I just want a vibe. And we're like, I think I called this your Chaos Goblin 2025. So I don't know. Chaos is just like, I'm reading what I want when I want, damn it. Right? Okay. Well, I think you're still in the middle, but like it needs 4 books. The last one is just too much book in one book, and they didn't even like finish all of the plot threads. They're just like a lot of hanging ones. I almost said one out loud, and then I stopped myself internally because I was like, "Oh, that's a spoiler." But yeah, it just needed another book. It's really weird. because there's 4 different houses. Why are there only 3 books and each book is named after one of the houses? Like, what? Is it just me? Does it seem weird that there's only 3 of them? Yep. It happens sometimes with those like animated covers because they look cutesy. And sometimes the marketing doesn't reflect that the book is a drama when it looks like a comedy and like the blurb is written as a comedy. I get that often, actually. And then I'm like, no, I want laughs, not cries. Reading Rainbow. Love it. World we make. Yes, right? I love that one too. Yep. Like I felt it coming out and like I sucked it back in. Like I almost said something and then I was like, no, I stopped myself. But this is just opinion that well, it's not a spoiler. There's just plot threads that she didn't conclude in the end of the 3rd book that I'm like, does anyone else see these hanging here with like no conclusion to them? They're just dangling in the wind. Unless she's planning some other series spin-off or something. I don't know. But there's certain things that just aren't resolved. And I'm like, why? Favoritism by the author. The Life We Bury by Alan Eskins. Okay, very cool. Hope you're enjoying it. And your mom's book club. Heck yeah. Okay, must cover. I don't think we've discussed it necessarily. I've read it. I do like the Throne of Glass series better than I like ACOTAR. Personally, I like that series better. And I love it, but like, I don't know. I think there's supposed to be another book in the ACOTAR series allegedly coming out. I don't know what Sarah J. Maas is doing. She's doing something. Mm-hmm. Ah, there you go. This is the one I missed. Tired of writing it. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe she's like, I want to move on to something else, but it's like, why did you put like 1,000-page book out? You could have just done 2 books that are like a manageable number of pages. It would have been like the same amount. You might have added like maybe 100 or 2 pages and had it be 2 books. Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was a publisher thing and they're just like, we don't want to do 4. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why it could have happened. It's just like, it's silly to me that they didn't make it 4 books. Yay. Yeah. I mean, ACOTAR is great too. I like it. It's just like, if I had to pick like between the 2 like core series, I'm a Throne of Glass kind of girl. I like the series better. I read ACOTAR. I enjoyed it. It's just personally, I like Throne of Glass better. It's also longer. It's like 7 books. Is it 7 or is it 8? Roundabout 7 books. I'm not sure the exact number off the top of my head, but yeah, it's been so many years since I've read those. Yeah, does anyone know what she's working on? I don't really pay attention to what Sarah J. Maas is up to. I unless I see something pop up like on Insta or something, like I don't know what she's working on. Oh, there you go. We're gonna Air of Fire. That's the whatchamacallit series. Throne of Glass. I just said it and it was gone. Yay, I'm glad. Mm. Anyway, oh, maybe she has like Elaine. She has Shadow Boy. What's Shadow Boy's name? I forget their names. Oh no. Is it Azriel? Is it Azriel the Shadow Boy? I like him because he's just a quiet shadow guy. Just quiet, shy boy. He likes to play with his shadows in the corner. He's so much fun. I don't know. I want to see that book. I don't think he's going to be with Elaine. Why would he be with her? Elaine has the personality of a plank of wood. Like, I'm sorry, she has no personality at all. She just plays with flowers and occasionally sees like visions. But like, tell me a personality trait. Like, there's none. I said what I said, but no, I have a. I think I know where she's gonna go with, and I'm okay with it. Ah, court of whatever. Yeah, different court, some other court. Bloodlines. That's it. That was it. The Bloodline series. I also enjoyed the Bloodline series. It was kind of a little bit more new adult than it was necessarily YA because the characters were a little older in that one. But no, I loved that series. I read it, I don't know, maybe a decade ago. It was a long time ago. That's like 12 books if you do the first series and its spin-off. But yeah, I loved them all. There you go. I got it there. Yeah, I don't think so. Elaine has no personality, right? She's like a wet newspaper. That's all she is. I don't know. Maybe she'll give her a personality eventually because right now she doesn't have one. I think he's gonna end up with fuck, Gwen. Was that her name? I think it's going to be a Gwen thing, and vastly prefer it because she's kind of fiery, and he's like, I want to play with my shadows, and she's like, blah. I think that's much more fun. Anyway, we're speculating. Why don't we do a sprint? Because we've been chit chatting for quite a bit. Is a freeze trauma response? Maybe, yeah, she kind of is like that, but I mean, Nesta has a different trauma response, but at least she has a personality where you're like, okay, I know who Nesta is, and she has like qualities about her. I can say she's this, this, and this. Like Elaine is just like wet newspaper. Like I just can't like name like a personality trait because I don't think they put in very much, if any, effort into building the character out. So maybe she'll have an amazing story. Who knows? Anyway, one more comment. Ah, nice. Nice, love it. Anyways, okay, let's do a sprint because we've been chit chatting for quite some time. So, our mascot for these, for all the new folks out here, oh, one sec. Azriel and Gwyn would be there, especially since Maz said she was going to write a 3 score. Oh, hmm, hmm. We'll see. Anyway, so for our newbies here, we do a 30-minute sprint. You can do whatever you want. You could read, you could do the dishes, you can cook dinner, you can do whatever you want. But just a 30-minute group activity, I guess. And our mascot is Miles the duck. He's going to waddle into your heart. And 30 minutes starting now. Hello, everybody. Gently coming back from sprints. How did it go? Read a good chunk of this. I'm up to page 381, Tropical Rebel Gets a Duke. I know it's on my channel member and patron poll for our book club selection next month. Whatever, I can read it early. You can read it early too. It's fine. But yeah, I have like just a little bit more I don't know, 44 pages left. I'm so close. I might finish it in the next sprint. I think I could do 44 pages in 30 minutes. We'll see. Hey, Victoria. Love it. I'm glad you can stop by and hang out. But yeah, I'm so close to finishing it. And like, I'm having a good time. I am just reading books I want to read. I'm not like making myself read stuff. I'm like just having a good time. So far, so good. 70-ish pages of The Courting of Bristol Keats. Fabulous. Love it, Janet. 30 pages. Well, it's up to you. You don't have to read anything. There's no consequences. 25 pages. Awesome, Caitlin. Ooh, you're getting there. 110 more to go, Emily. Fair enough. Usually I'm doing audiobooks, so I'm just like sitting and staring at one spot laughing, and no one knows why. I think Greg just like not worth seeing why. Like whatever craziness is going on, it's fine. Oh, stretch. Ooh. 4 chapters. I love it, Alicia. Oh my gosh, how am I tired? How am I yawning? I had a whole thing of cold brew before sprints. But it's all good. Helps if I actually not spill my drink down my shirt, but we can't have it all, I guess. Anyway. Anyone have something fun on the horizon? There's only 2 more episodes of Mayfair Witches this season, and then we will be back to our regularly scheduled content on the channel. It's the penultimate episode. Fingers crossed something cool is gonna happen. We shall see. And then we have 1 more episode after that. I don't know. This one's called The Innocents, right? I think that's the name of the episode. I'm assuming. I don't know. We'll see. I had predictions, and like so far, none of them. Maybe they would have happened if they actually used any of the book content. Because I thought we were going to get Julian's backstory. We got like none of his backstory. Then we're going to get Lasher's backstory. I told you guys his story in the recap I did. It didn't get in the episode. And the episode 7, The Innocents, I thought it was going to be like, I don't know. They call the Taltos like innocents because they don't have like malice. It's just not a concept they understand or commit. Also, I thought this is like the big episode where maybe we're going to like cross-pollinate with the Talamasca series, and like maybe we'll meet some of them. Like I want to meet Merrick Mayfair. Maybe we'll get introduced, maybe not. And then shoot, David. David. Well, we might get to meet David. Fingers crossed, although he's in the London office and right now they're in the Amsterdam office. But maybe David Talbot is kind of a big deal in the Vampire Chronicles world. So it would be a perfect episode to like do all the crossovers, and these characters are important in this show and this show, and there'll be a 3rd show. We'll see. And then the last episode, Tangled Web, that could be fucking anything. I don't think we're going to get Hammer Time. I haven't been saying what Hammer Time was, but a certain character gets killed at the end of the book Lasher by being beaten to death by a hammer. It's pretty gruesome in the book. It's hammer death, and I don't think they're going to do it at all. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. They better get JoJo and Daphne out that fucking house. I'll tell you what. Like, they need to do something. But yikes, that show. 2 more episodes, and they got a lot to go over. Let's see, where were we? 4 chapters is fabulous, Alicia. Yay! Nice. My Purple Rain shirt. I thought it was so weird that I could have something in my ears and just start laughing. Well, yeah, there's jokes. It's kind of like, it's fun being like lightly unhinged. KS Goblin 25. That's how I'm living my life this year. Ooh, movie pizza nights. That sounds fun. I love it. What movie? Do you guys know yet, or is it going to be play it by ear? But that sounds fabulous. I haven't had pizza in so long. Yay! Started graphic novel Amulet. Ooh, hope it's good. Or yet, I think I just gave my predictions, so nailed it. I haven't seen this yet. I'm going shopping for a chest freezer. Ooh, that's nice. I mean, I kind of want a freezer. Like, I don't know. Greg is my man. He wants one more, I think, than I do. But then again, he grew up on a farm, so he just wants one. But like, we have a spare refrigerator in like the garage, just because we got it for free. But like, I don't know. He wants one, and part of me wants one, but part of me doesn't want one. I don't know. I'm hoping this year. They made us wait like 2 years in between Mayfair season 1 and season 2, which is bullshit. Hopefully they'll put it out this year. I think they have a good chunk of it filmed. It might have been affected by the writer's strike, because that went on for months and months and then shut down all productions. That's why the only movies coming out are all by A24, because they signed the contract to the new contract with their writers and actors right away. They're like, yeah, we'll pay you more. Cool. And they got to keep making films. Now every movie coming out is A24, because they're the only ones working during that whole writer shift. What are they saying? Strike. But yeah, I think it might have been affected, but they seem like they have a fair chunk filmed. They probably need to do all of like the flashbacks and the storytelling aspects of him telling the story about what he's talking about. But I think they have all of like the interview done, because that's all they showed in the trailer. And allegedly Talamasca is coming out this year, so I don't know if Talamasca is going to take the place of Interview, and it's going to come out next year. I'm much more interested in Interview than I am in the Talamasca show, but we shall see. Eventually, when we actually get a premiere date for the Talamasca show, I am planning on doing a video about the Talamasca on my channel. So just like the history of it, who founded it, what's going on with them. I'm planning a video. I've started scripting it, so that's going to happen. Mayfair. Yeah. I don't know. It's not great. It's just like the pacing. I don't know. There's mixed reviews. Some people really like it. Some people are off put by it. Me, just with ADHD, I'm like, oh my God, you got to get to the fucking point. Okay, this might be a niche analogy, but it feels like when you're playing D&D and you're trying, and like your party has been trying to open a door for the past 40 minutes, but no one's getting like a perception roll that's like landing, and like no one can open a door. Like, it's a very niche feeling for anyone who's played D&D, but like that happens sometimes. You're like, just open the door, but no one can open it. So it feels like that, but for many episodes. Yay, Cindy Lou, 35 pages. Fabulous. a wine book club. Yeah. I mean, have it. Have your opinion, share it. I love it. I mean, even like I have a Patreon and channel members and stuff. We have a book club. We don't always read the book. Well, I read it because I should as the host, but we don't have to. Like, it's just kind of vibes. It's just really a good time. If we all read the book, great. But it's really just to hang out. Dog shopping. Oh my goodness. Yay. That's so cute. I hope you find the perfect pup for you. I don't know. I don't know. There's no point. I mean, they're doing well rating wise. They keep getting renewed. So I don't know why they wouldn't want to like make the money on the advertising. I guess AMC has other shows. I think they're still doing Walking Dead stuff, but like, who's watching Walking Dead anymore? They have other things going on. I don't know. I think these shows are making the money. They should put them out, but at a certain point, you're going to run out of episodes you filmed. So who knows? Just wandered up. Yep. Some strange tangents. Yeah, I mean, they've created a lot of characters for the show that aren't in the books, so that changes a lot of plot lines. They took a lot of plot lines from the book and put different characters into it and like mishmashed events and like present day blender of all these things. So like a lot of the elements in the show are in the books, but in different context. And they took all of these things and present day blendered it. And we have this. We'll see. I don't know. There's certain characters that like in plot lines that were bigger deals in the book that just don't exist in the show. Like Emeleth 2.0, I talked about briefly in my last recap, but yeah, Lasher and Rowan have a biological child, which is just gross because Rowan is Lasher's biological mother, and they have a child, and her name is Emeleth. And I mean, it'd be a short season. Emeleth doesn't. Okay, whatever. Emeleth isn't in the show, so spoiler: Emeleth does not make it out of the book Lasher. I'll say that. So she's not going to be in the show. Whatever. And then the hellos from you guys, the it. I want Hammer Time. I mean, it's pretty gruesome, but then again, Interview the Vampire, we're doing decapitations. Like people's heads were getting ripped off in that show, like multiple times. So I think they're fine with the gore. They do Walking Dead. Like their gore tolerance is pretty high. But I don't know. They don't have the characters either in play because in the book it's this character Michael who does it. And Michael doesn't exist in the show. He's kind of a combination, like part of Michael is in Cyprian because Michael also has like the hand thing where you touch something, you can see like the history of it. There's a word for that and I can't remember what it is right now. But like he has that power and he's Rowan's like husband. And that's kind of more Lark, the husbandy part, but then like the supernatural part is more Cyprian. So I think they just split him down the middle into two characters. And we'll see what happens. And like, I don't know. I'm liking Lark more and more though, because this poor guy. I just said it in my last recap. He just found out witches were real and he is chest deep in magical bullshit. Like immediately. He's like, okay, I'm in Scotland and I'm terrified of everyone I meet. Like that's some love shit, Rowan. If he's gonna do all of that for you, like he loves you, okay? Like this is wild. He's like chest deep in like magic, and he's like, he didn't know it was real like 3 days ago. I want more of him because he's actually kind of the voice of reason a lot of the time too. I think he's really great. Probably gonna do something. Maybe. Oh, it's today? Oh, fabulous. I love that. Can't wait. Want to see Lestat with spikes on his shoulders. Like, whatever. Yes. I said he would be like a glam rock star in my when I read the Vampire Lestat because that's his character. He's very glamorous. So I can't wait. He is a singer. He's been in like musicals. Like I looked it up. So like he's him singing in like the one track they released, but like there might be more songs. And I'm like, gasp. I want that so bad. We'll see. Aaron is a character. Yeah. I mean, he's like an 80-year-old dude, you know? Like I think they're just like, we want a younger, sexier show. And the guy they have playing Cyprian is just spicy. Like, who? I'm sorry, he's just a very handsome man. So I'm like, I'm okay with Cyprian being a character. But that's just me wanting to look at him if I'm gonna be a perv about it. But yeah, I don't know. And then Aaron in the book, I don't oh no! I just thought of something terrible. In book 3 of the series, the book series, book 3 is called Taltos. And Aaron doesn't make it out of that book. And if Cyprian's based on Aaron, are they going to kill him off? I'm like, now I'm scared, and I didn't make this like connection before now. I don't know why, but I'm like, no, I would not stand for that. Yeah. Oh, book club? Yeah, pretty much. We talk about it for a little bit. It's just hangout time. Oop. Yeah, there you go. Love it. I mean, that's kind of a choice. That your Betty time like show of choice is zombies. I love that though. You're like a girl after my own heart. I love it. Sorry, I'm assuming gender, but love that. Rowan doesn't just manipulate. Yeah, I mean, everyone's like mad at like Alexandra Daddario and her performance, and I'm like, no, that's kind of how she is in the book. Like, I think like her like acting like Rowan, like this is a really accurate portrayal of book Rowan. Honestly, like that's kind of how she is in the book. So if you can't stand her in the show, like buckle up. She's worse in the books. She's always rushing off, thinking she can like do everything herself, and she's better than everybody, and she's very headstrong. She and Michael like cheat on each other all the time, like a lot. Like I can think of 2 affairs that Rowan had, and Michael had 1. They're both gross. So I don't know. They're a toxic couple. I don't like them together. Ew. But I don't know. I think she's like playing Rowan very well, and Rowan is a bit manipulative, like you know, in the book. So I think like how she's written in the show is book accurate. It's just she's not like a fun character. So here we are. Although I think in the show she has cooler powers because she like she made a storm happen. She can do like the trap people in the house thing, and I don't really think they do that in the book, but she learns to use her powers to kill people because she could just like look at someone and stop their heart, which she does in the books. So but that's her main magical power. I don't really think she has all these other magical powers they're doing in the show. I wish they were doing more magic in season 2 because at least season 1 had magic shit going on that was fun. And season 2 was just like watching people not do anything for like 3 episodes. He is a very pretty individual. He's perfect for Lestat. I love him as Lestat. Yay. Love it. Oh, Cyprian, I'm assuming? Or Sam Reed and Cyprian. They're both very handsome individuals. Yeah. Agreed. It's creepy. But then again, Rowan's like the fucking worst. I don't know. He shouldn't have done that. As soon as he did, I was like, oh no. This is all kinds of, you're gonna lose your medical license, sir. This is there's a lot going on there. I don't know. I don't know the legality of that, but it seems like it shouldn't be illegal. But maybe it is. I don't know. I know you can like get fingerprints off trash. Like if someone throws something away, you can use it for fingerprints. I think that's legal. So I don't know how it works for DNA in cups. I don't know. Lark in the book, he's a much older man and also doesn't make it out of the book Lasher. He's also dead by the end of the book Lasher. So who knows? I don't want them to kill Lark in the show. I actually like him as a character because the book Lark, they don't really even spend much time with him. He's just like a scientist and like he does some science stuff. End of like personality. Mm. Yeah, right? I think he's like British Nigerian, I believe. So his accent is so interesting. I love it because a little bit of a mix of like Nigerian is a little bit of like British, and it's like a combo, and I love it. Anyway, I just like Cyprian, but like some people have been asking about his sister in like the comments on the videos. I'm like, oh yeah, he has a sister. Remember? They just forgot about her in the show. I don't think they'll ever bring her up again. They're like, we're not gonna deal with this sister and her baby, whatever. Anyway, why don't we do our second sprint for the evening? Otherwise, I'm going to get all wound up on witches. So let me bring back Miles. Kaboom. All right, everybody. 30 minutes starting. And now Hello, everybody. Gently coming back from sprints. I needed like 5 extra seconds because I was like right here on the last page. The timer ran out, but I finished it. I finished the whole thing. How did everyone else's sprint go? Did you read something good? Did you like it? Let me know all of the things. It always feels good when you finish something. This was a 3-day book because it's so long. I read over 3 days. It might actually be winning the poll. I looked it up. So this might actually end up being our book club book in March, but I've already read it. So hey, why not? Why not in advance read the book club book? Anyway, how did it go? Let's see where we were. Where did we leave off? The best characters. Yeah, same. I love Cyprian, but they're not doing much with him. I want them to do more with him. Maybe he'll be in like the Talamasca show. I don't know. He might be the head of the New Orleans office. I don't know how many more seasons Mayfair Witch is gonna have. They're just gonna make things up, I would assume. Hello, Miss J. How are you? 3 chapters of Queen of Shadows. Fabulous, Orietta. I love it. I was like, I'm exhausted now that I've read this whole thing. Also, I'm realizing I didn't eat lunch. I know. I'm sorry. Someone's gonna be mad at me, but I forget because I get busy during the middle of the day and I forget. I ate a banana though, so I ate something. And had a bagel for breakfast. So I ate something today. I forget. So now I'm like, oh no, I'm hungry by like a lot. Fabulous. I love a full 15%. Helen, another 26 pages. Love it. A night or the next day. No, it's not like it's not that like I don't have the food or wherewithal to make food. It's just like ADHD brain. I just like forget. And like I get distracted and then I just get busy and then I'd like, oh, I'll eat later. And then I forget about it. And then I'm like, oh, it's like almost 7 o'clock and I'm like so hungry. Like, how did this happen? And I have stuff in the fridge. I made dinner last night that I didn't finish. So I have like some leftover like pasta al limone I made last night. So I have food. It's just remembering to eat it is the problem. 25 pages of This Woven Kingdom. Love that. Diana. Cindy 20 pages. It happens. ADHD here. Yeah, it happens. Victoria, just chill and listen to music. Hey, you do you, honeydew. This is just about taking 30 minutes and getting some shit done. It's like an ADHD thing too. It's just called mirroring, where like if you just have another person in the room and you both agree you're just going to do something for 30 minutes, usually you end up doing it. So helps for me. And also I just get to hang out with everybody, which is actually kind of nice. Just might pick up and read on, okay. Sometimes if I'm reading a bad book that I have to read, I like have like a palate cleanser book. Like I'll read it every other day, and then the days in between, I read my palate cleanser book. I don't know if that helps at all, but like I forget what I don't know. It was some fantasy book that I hated, and I had to read it for book club. Not our book club, a different book club. And I was like, oh God, I hate this so much. I could only read so much in a day. And so I read like a rom-com on the days in between it. And it helped me get through because I'm like, I only have to do it for today. And then tomorrow I can read something I like. Yeah. I am unmedicated though. I know. I just forget things. I probably would remember to eat if I was on medication. Not that I would take the medication. I'm just not on it right now. Just love the characters. Okay. Yeah, same Z's. This one. She is running a women's clinic, and sometimes it's a little underground. I mean, there's like a women's clinic, and they do normal things during the day that they're allowed to do, but like sometimes they have to be sneaky and provide services that may not be all that legal. And just trying to help with, especially in 1890s, like women were property in this time period. So yikes. Just awfulness. So it's just like, hey, let's watch a bunch of dudes be rotten, but all of our main dudes are awesome. So it's like having like this group of nice people having to deal with like shitty dudes, and I'm like, why is this like always? It's always a bunch of shitty dudes who fuck it up for everybody. Oh, okay, but the book is over. It's over. So I've survived. Anyway, we survived it, guys. We did it. We did our reading sprints this Wednesday. It's always so much fun to hang out with everybody. It's always lovely. I am going to go make dinner because I'm very hungry. Whoopsie daisy. I did eat something today. So I've been worse at forgetting. So it's okay. All right, I'm going to eat some food. And then I don't know. I've been rewatching The Office lately. I don't know if anyone else is an Office fan. I don't know. I'm on season 4 right now. It's been fun just rewatching it. So I'm gonna watch some episodes of The Office and eat some dinner. It's gonna be a lovely evening. Thank you, Leah. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Ooh, enchiladas. Love it. I haven't had an enchilada in so long. Oh my goodness. Hey, Victoria. I always enjoy hanging out with everyone. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Whew. Anyway, I'll be back next Wednesday. We're more sprints. Next Monday, I'll have a recap on Mayfair Witches, the penultimate episode of season 2. Fingers crossed something cool happens. We shall see. And Orietta, I hope we see you next week as well. Helen, of course, see you next week, hopefully. Anyway, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. And I will be back next week. So yeah. It's always awkward trying to end it because I'm like, okay, bye. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.